Hi guys, it's Lily. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're watching WTFOCK Season 4, Episode 6. So far, it's like going downhill real fast, and I don't enjoy Kato and Mojo together as a couple. And there's a lot of things that need to be like worked through, especially from Kato's standpoint. She needs a lot of apologizing to do, okay? So I just hope that we get there someday. And even if they pull like a redemption arc for her, I don't think I'll ever like her. But anyways, let's see how this goes. I actually enjoy that they're like showing her workplace, you know. Oei! Now this is interesting.
Ik kom sorry zeggen voor gisteravond. Ik was totaal doorgedraaid. Wat ik zei, ik meende dat niet. Allee, toch niet zo persoonlijk.
Okay, what the fuck? Why are they having Zoe apologize? Kata should be the one apologizing. Hello? What is this shit? Oh, it's the video. Wait, why is it fucking black and white? See, that's one thing I don't get. Why is it black and white? Why did they put a filter on? Like... Also, whose bed is this? Oh, fuck. She saw the weeds.
Dat is nog voor Jens.
Voor Jens. Hij gaat daarbij.
Ja, dat is gewoon onze stash.
Jullie stash. Verkoopt je dat zo? Zeg geen dealer.
Wow, nee.
Dat is fucking illegaal, hè?
Well, she is right. It is illegal.
Wat doe met je brein?
Ik weet niet, kort chill, kort gezellig. Wat is het probleem? Fuck.
Jesus.
Hey, yo.
Where is my baby Robbe? Oh, the way she just ignored him. Oh my god.
Beerter. Fuck haar, man. Hoezo fuck haar? Wat is er gebeurd?
Kato, wat was dat?
Nothing. Of course.
Nee, vrijdag waren jullie nog helemaal Dirty Friday Night Fever dancing. Je had gelijk. Jullie allemaal trouwens.
She did not just.
No-go.
Is a no-go, really? There's a trigger warning. What is happening? For racism? Oh, come on, we're getting there.
Dat is tegen nu, hè? Ik wist niet dat je daar een probleem mee had, hè? Smorrie, dat is normaal voor mij, dat is chill.
Serieus. Jij vindt dat normaal.
Als ik had geweten dat je daar een probleem mee had,
Dan had je het achter mijn rug gedaan, hè?
What is her problem? He can do what he wants.
Allemaal.
dat is gewoon voor Jens.
En ik moet dat geloven, of wat? Voor Jens, voor Aaron, voor Robbe. En voor wie nog?
Chill. Als ik een beetje weet wil delen met vrienden, wat is het
En
probleem?
die bros daar aan het park, hè? Deelt je daar ook?
Really? That's like, well, he can do what he wants.
Fuck, nee.
Echt waar. Ik wist dat ik gasten zoals we niet...
Guys like you. There goes that.
Zo gast als ik. Opnieuw.
Wow.
Wat bedoelt je daarmee?
Gewoon.
Gewoon iemand met een andere huiskleur of wat? Zet je pijp?
Holy crap, here we go.
Want wij zijn allemaal criminelen, dealers, junkies en krapulen of wat? Kijk eens eerst.
Put her in place, yes, King!
Fuck you.
I mean, he was gonna find out like I told you all this time. Yes! Go off, King! Xenophobia?
Zonder dat je dat wil.
I mean, if they're actually friends, she should tell them, you know.
Dat is zo erg zijn als ze er nu over wil praten. Joey is een dealer. Wat?
I mean, he's not really a dealer if he has a little bit of stash, but...
Hij neemt dat mee voor zijn vrienden, zegt hij. Hallo? Dat is toch niet zo raar? Kijk wel gasten die...
Yeah, literally.
Zijn er ook? Ja, soms. Mijn broer ook. Net zo
Yeah, see? Like, I knew they knew.
normaal. Dat begint bij wiet en dan pakken ze iets straffer. Hè. En voordat je het weet, zeg je
Ik heb ook
verstaan.
niet gezegd dat ik dat normaal vind, hè. Ik
zag gewoon liever dat dan drinken. Hoe kritisch dat? Dus drinken dat is verboden, maar wiet dealen, dat gaat maar bij jullie. Wow. Ja, dat is toch wat je zei? Ik heb niet gezegd dat dealen oké is, hè. Het is minstens even erg bij ons. Elke keer dat ik denk dat je oké bent, dus je bek open is...
Ha! Yes, queen! Oh, did she like come to his place? Oh my god, easy! Oh, thanks. Well, yeah, that makes sense, because he's a kid, shouldn't be opening the door.
Zie, daar beneden speed en daaronder kook. Oké? Ja, zo is dat toch bij ons?
Nee.
You can't just say sorry with that. That's... She was being racist.
Dingen heb gezegd en ik meen die niet.
Oh! Trigger warnings. Talk about self-harm. Oh look, another trigger warning. I mean, thank fuck, they needed to talk.
Ik wou je gewoon een plezier doen. Ah, dat is oké. Nee, het is niet oké. Ik had niet moeten liegen.
Well, I mean, thank fuck.
Ik herken mezelf in u. Het deed er ook alles aan om die likes te scoren. Post eens op Instagram. Check je likes. En hoe meer dat je er krijgt, hoe meer dat je wilt.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Een soort van kick of zo. Amber, dat heeft echt niks met je persoonlijkheid te maken. Je bent gewoon zo'n mooi en warm iemand. Ik toch, jij krijgt wel al die likes, hè. Die bevestiging. Je bent gewoon perfect, je hebt alles.
She's literally not perfect, but okay. I mean, come on. I feel like she needs to show Amber that she's literally not perfect. And like for Amber to understand that. How is it that Amber's the one confronting Kato here? It was supposed to go the other way. We needed to hear that talk with Amber. Oh, you can't just cliffhanger us like that. That is unfair. I am not gonna watch this. Wait, okay, hold on, question. Is her mom like racist too? Is that possibly a reason why she could be hiding him? Theory. I can't fucking believe this shit. Her mom. This is clowning at this point. They're just clowning me. She's video calling him at like, I don't know what time. What do you mean by went too far exactly? I mean, she's in high school, that kind of makes sense, like, of course. They grounded you. How is this went too far exactly? And that goes that. Oh, fuck. And that's it. I cannot comprehend this episode. That was a lot. Okay, so first of all, there were 4 clips that were with trigger warnings, which I probably most likely will have to cut out during editing because YouTube. I'm really glad that we got to see like more of her past. You know, when she told Mojo that her brother was in a boarding school, it was easy to tell that was definitely not it. So it was also a pretty easy guess when she freaked out with the drugs. He was a dealer, and that's why he's in an institution. We never got to see him, which is why I really hope that in the progression of the show we will actually get to see her brother. I kind of want that because, like, I want to see his story more from his side, you know, and not just like her vision of it. So if they could pull something like her visiting him or something like that, that would be really cool. I want to see that. There was a trigger warning for xenophobia.
Xenophobia, or fear of strangers, is a broad term that may be applied to any fear of someone who is different from us. Hostility towards outsiders, often a reaction to fear. It typically involves the belief that there is a conflict between an individual's inner group and outer group. Xenophobia often overlaps with forms of prejudice, including racism and homophobia, but there are important distinctions where racism, homophobia, and other forms of discrimination are based on a specific characteristics. Xenophobia is usually rooted in the perception that members of the outer group are foreign to the inner group community. Whether xenophobia qualifies as a legitimate mental disorder is a subject of ongoing debate. Xenophobia is also associated with large-scale acts of destruction and violence against groups of people.
I understand now, you know, why she freaked out with the weed and stuff through her story of her brother, but that does not excuse her being racist. I absolutely loved that we got to see like Mojo's home, and we got to see more of Izzy and the lady I am assuming was his mom. I can't really tell. So I really enjoyed that we got to see more of him because he is such a sweetheart and he deserves so much more than he's getting. Like, I liked that Mojo, you know, like stepped up and said fuck you, Kato, for being a racist in that clip. But then again, it stopped. One episode, my guy. One episode. I, like, at the start of the episode, he's like, fuck you, you're racist. And I was like, thank God for that. And then at the end of the episode, they're together again. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is it that they're making him excuse racism? Even because she struggles with, like, her past and her brother in that storyline? That is not okay. I liked that she, like, opened up a little bit more to the girls, but then again, you know, they all knew, which I said they definitely would, since they've known the bros for such a long time. And I mean, Sene, come on, he sometimes smokes weed too, so of course they knew, and they were trying to like calm her down. And please, Yasmina, queen. I love that she said every time you open your mouth, something cliche comes out, which is true. The talk with Amber, oh, I hate it so much. The way they fucking cliffhangered it. That is not fair. And also, like, she was the one who was supposed to be confronting Amber in this situation, and so Amber could understand that, you know, she's the same, and, you know, she's not perfect, and all that kind of stuff. Then she like stopped talking for a moment, and then Amber was confronting her, which, what? That's not how it's supposed to go. And again, Robert and Sander were not in the episode, which is like, literally, why? Why are you doing this to us? They are my babies, I miss them so much, this is unfair. Also, why did they have Zoe apologize? That was the weirdest shit I've seen. yes, there was something that Zoe should have apologized for, you know, because Zoe started hating on her even before all the shit she pulled. The first day she came, when they didn't even know about her or like who she was as a person, she already hated her because, you know, she thought that Kato was gonna replace Sienna or something, or that, you know, her personality was just cover up, and that wasn't actually her, and she was hiding things, which of course she was right about that, but she hated her for those reasons without knowing her. So yes, maybe she should have apologized for that, but the shit got pulled and Zoe just put her in place, which was the right thing to do. Zoe shouldn't have apologized for that one. With Zoe telling her friends that she's with Sene again with a selfie. You know, she said that in that episode, so I feel like she should have apologized for that, because that was rude as hell. There's just a lot that still needs to be fixed. Like, Mojo shouldn't be excusing her behavior just because of her past, of what happened at the end with her parents. Like, of course her mom would be angry at her. She literally walked in on them. That's understandable, and she's a high school kid, so the grounding her wasn't really that surprising. Like, that's understandable. That is normal. I was expecting that, so that's okay. But then when she started saying my parents really went overboard, like, that was kind of weird, because you don't really get overboard with what exactly. And then when she said, you know, I'm not allowed to see you anymore, that's where I have to ask a question. Does her mom not want her to be with Mojo because Mojo is a person of color? Or is it just because she walked in on them? Because if her mom is also racist, then I just, like, will be so done with this show. You know, her calling him at whatever the fuck time at night, and the mom walked in on her talking to Mojo again and screamed at her, which also gives me a reason to ask a question of what is happening in their house, because it seems like the situation is definitely not healthy. That was a cliffhanger again. It just, like, cut when her mom screamed, which is like, please stop with those. Her family situation is not healthy, which also, like, the reasons of her parents wanting her home right after school, even before her being grounded, kind of gives me an idea of maybe it's because of her brother. Now, you know, they're, like, extra careful and cautious with her, and they don't want her to hang out with, like, the wrong people or whatever, so she won't go down that road, which would make sense, obviously, but then I also can't be sure that that's the reasoning. I want to see more of, like, her family situation and what is going on there and why it's happening, so I hope that we get to see that. And Mojo, please, I say this every fucking episode, he deserves so much better. I hope that by the end of the season, we'll get to a point where it'll be great. Where Mojo just, like, has everything he, like, wants. He deserves it. This was my reaction to this episode. Subscribe to me down below and turn on the notification bell. I am reacting to Drak now, and I'm also doing Ragnarok. So look forward to those videos. You can follow me on my social media, the links are down below to see what I do there. I have a scam fan page that you can go check out. If you have questions for me, I have a curious cat, so you can go ask them there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!